A week ago, Times Now had exposed how the radical group Popular Front of India, that is the PFI, was using a child as a pawn to threaten Hindus and Christians. And now the left government has finally initiated action in the case. 28 Hatemongers have now been arrested, but the child who had been made a pawn at the hands of those trying to sow the seeds of disharmony is still missing and has now gone missing. This 12-year-old and his family are untraceable. Meanwhile, the Pinarayi government has now been accused of going soft on the radicals.
We do follow this issue, and we do believe that it's a politically, there are political interests behind these issues. They want to divert issues, the real issues. As you said, it's a time of election at Trikakara. What are the real issues at Trikakara? People are facing different kinds of problems in their lives. And a democratic government like CPM, an elected parliamentary system, diverting, and they are not able to arrest those dangerous people who has led the organizations. The real issue is some kind of religious fundamental groups organizing people as a vote bank, and the leading or ruling parties or some kind of let it be any party, they want to organize the pool of vote by the name of religion.
And we have some more breaking news coming in of the chorus to ban the radical group PFI that is only growing louder. This time the Sufi Islamic Board is demanding a complete ban on the PFI. Speaking to Times Now, the spokesperson for the Sufi Islamic Board says that there should be a complete ban of the PFI. In fact, regarding the Gyan Vapi and other matters, they say that the PFI has made an appeal to the Muslim society while talking to the Muslims of the country to raise their voice against it, which is very provocative, and any such organization from the government of the country which is talking about inciting riots in the country is something that should be completely banned. We'll first play out that reaction.
सूफी इस्लामिक बोर्ड एक समय से आवाज उठाता आ रहा है. आज हमारी आवाज में कई आवाजें मिल गई, लेकिन हम पीएफआई के खिलाफ एक मुद्दत से आवाज उठा रहे हैं जिसको आज तक ध्यान नहीं दिया गया. आज जब देश के अंदर पीएफआई ने आग लगाने की बात करती, देश के माहौल को खराब करने की बात करती, तो सबकी आंखें खुली हैं. हम एक जमाने से इसके खिलाफ आवाज उठाते आ रहे हैं, और हम आपको ये भी बता दें कि हिंदुस्तान के अंदर न्यायपालिका है. न्यायपालिका के ऊपर हमें भरोसा रखना चाहिए, न्यायपालिका के ऊपर हमें यकीन करना चाहिए. जब मामला और मुद्दा न्यायपालिका में पहुंच गया है तो हमें कोर्ट के ऊपर अपना ईमान और यकीन रखना चाहिए. कोर्ट से जो फैसला आएगा वो यकीनन सही फैसला आएगा. कोर्ट के ऊपर हर इंसान को यकीन करना चाहिए.
All right, my colleague Amir now joins us over the phone line. So Amir, Times Now has exposed how the radical in fact group was trying to use a child to propagate their voice and also instigate people, and now the Sufi Islamic Board also demanding that PFI needs to be banned.
That's right. In fact, Sufi Islamic Board, not just in Uttar Pradesh but across the country, has on various occasions risen up against the PFI. It has openly spoken up against the PFI. In fact, on numerous occasions, it has also written letters to the President of India, the Prime Minister of India, and also the Home Minister of India, making a direct request to ban PFI completely, especially in light of what has gone on over the last several months, from Delhi riots that happened in 2020 to the violence on Ram Navami that happened just about a month back in North India as well as various places in West India. All of that has been cited as offensive against the government and the society as such. And the latest one coming in from Kerala, from this rally, wherein a minor child was made to issue open threats to Hindus as well as Christians for a complete annihilation of people belonging to these faiths. This is something which is completely acceptable. In fact, the UP government has also backed the Sufi Islamic Board in terms of a ban on the organization. Swift action by agencies against the PFI.
All right, thank you, Amir, for getting us the latest. We'll keep a close watch on what happens next and how the PFI responds. Meanwhile, despite the video proof coming up, the Popular Front of India remains in denial. They now say that the child came up with the entire death threats that were now visible on camera on its own. We'll first listen into what they said.
See, first of all, making the child say something, so that's actually, I again believe that's assumption. We need to be very sure whether he was made to do something. What information I have received from various of our leadership, that boy came out from himself and he said a slogan, and he said against the Sangh Parivar. The major thing we need to address is why Muslim, such young boys are coming and speaking against Sangh Parivar. That's a bigger, larger question. So that is something that needs to be taken very seriously, because for the last few years, the way things are happening amongst Muslim community, there's a strong anger against the Sangh Parivar among the Muslim community, and you have seen just one incident here. So this may be the same case across India. So that is a larger thing, why such even small kids are having such anti-RSS feelings.